oh my God, have we bought a money pit or not? Building looks excellent from the outside. So this is our new project home in Andover in Hampshire. So it looks very good from the outside. I've got my motorhome on the drive. We've had a whole morning of walking various trades around. As you can see, the bushes are quite overgrown. But this video is going to show you all the problems that we have on the inside. You will not believe how bad it looks. But we like to sort of show warts and all the various issues. So we come into the house, and as you can see, everything has been stripped out. So this is meant to be the kitchen. So all the plaster has come off the wall, the various dots and dabs have been left on. But we'll go through a lot of the issues that we have found. So, for example, above the kitchen door, you can see the gap. Now, from fire stopping, there shouldn't be a gap. So if there's a fire that started in the kitchen, it can then come through. Now, this is a big issue. So underneath here, this is a 300 kilo water cylinder above there, but the entire thing is sitting on this single beam, all of that weight on quite a thin beam. So we've come up with a plan. So rather than like double stacking the joist to try and support the weight, we're actually going to build a new wall all the way down. So rather than building there, we're moving it across so that we can then get structural timbers supporting all of the weight beneath. So that's one little thing sorted out. We've got more gaps through, shouldn't have gaps for the fire. And then coming around, this room isn't actually too bad. So this would have been quite a small dining room, and then there would have been a study. So we're actually going to make this a very good size dining room. Now coming through to the stairs, you've got the stairs going up, but look, all of the weight of the stairs on this tiny piece of timber. So we're going to get structural things sorted, get some proper timbers to support the weight. Yeah. And there's more. So coming through to the lounge, we've got huge gaps over in the corner. And we've had a surveyor go and do it. So it doesn't look like that wall is tied in with that one. So we need to put various straps on it there. And then we'll go upstairs. And the higher up the building, the worse it gets. So, carrying up the stairs. Danger, keep out. So we are missing various bits of floor. So here is the water cylinder I was talking about. Now when that's full of water, that weighs around 300 kilos, all on that very thin bar. Coming around into the back end of the property. Now all the joists coming across here have been stitched. See the extra plank either side, so that's the thin original joist, and then they've got stitched planks on either side to try and support the weight. And coming through, that beam, steel beam going across, that brick there is all loose, and these joist hangers aren't actually attached, so you can actually push all of that floor up. I'll show you when I get onto the stairs. Yeah, so coming through, there's holes in the floor, and then we have loads of stitching. This is just breeze block on the inside. Now it looks bad, but actually what you can do is called crack stitching, where you basically cut out every other course, some of the mortar, put in special resin, put in a crack stitching bar, and then put more resin over the top, and then that sorts out all the cracks in here. So that's a fairly easy fix. So this would have been where the bathroom would have been. So there's some more cracks showing up on the wall. And then as we go up a bit further, this is the bit about the steel floor. As you can see, you can literally lift it up, it's not properly supported. Right, when we come even higher, there's more bits of flooring missing, some more crack stitching to be done. Now this is where they've actually done something correct. So this big steel beam, the green beam, is on a concrete pad stone on that side. But you come to this side, it's on a brick pad stone. And it's on a brick pad stone here, and here, and also over here, and here. So we now need to put some acros support columns to support the weight of all this big steel beam going the way through. And once it's supported, we can then take out the bricks and put proper pad stones. The problem is the floor is actually in quite a poor state. So we're actually going to go from this top floor down through the floor below, right the way down to the concrete. So we're actually putting the structure on some solid concrete. So it's acros propped on top of acros. Now the other thing, you've got, see these bits of metal here, wall ties that tie the wall to that wooden ring beam all the way around. But this end gable wall should actually have some ties on it to the thing, so that end gable wall then doesn't push out in some high winds. So we need to resolve those issues as well. And then coming through to here, they've actually done the concrete correctly at this end, supporting it, but this one is also missing the wall ties. So yes, lots of structural issues, which we need to do is crack stitching and the columns first of all, and then once that's done, we get a structural engineer to come and validate that all the work has been done correctly. Then we can actually get on to finishing off the house. So keep watching this space and you'll see more content from us going forward.